I have some exciting news. I'm so excited. The lumber's coming and it arrives on Tuesday. Oh, I forgot. Welcome to Spirit Forest. And if you haven't seen any of my videos before, or you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the lumber, check out my other videos. I'll link to some of them up here as I'm talking. I am building a tent platform. I have purchased land in Colorado. Just to be outdoors and live in a tent during the summer months, mostly on the weekends. I do work a 9-to-5 job in the city, but really excited that the lumber is coming on Tuesday. I don't know if you guys probably won't see this until Thursday, so the lumber has already arrived, and it's supposed to rain Tuesday too. But that's okay. It's okay. I can haul lumber down the hill in the rain. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So let's talk about the types of material that I had to choose from, and also the cost of what I paid for all this lumber as well. My choices were composite, which is, I think, like plastic type materials, recyclable materials. I am really into that, but it was really cost prohibited. It was really high in price. Another choice was cedar. Cedar, I've heard, is regarding composite too. I don't want to forget about talking about this. I am at 9,500 to 70 or 9,700 feet above sea level. So, and it gets down to 20 degrees. Now, I've heard this, I have not checked on this myself, but composite material does not do very well out here at this level, at that kind of a cold. Now, I have not checked on it myself. I just knew it was out of my price range, so I didn't research it anymore. But that was a deciding factor as well. If it's not going to work out here, I'm not going to buy it. So I said no to that. So cedar was another one, and again, another rumor with cedar is that the whole Trump thing that's going on. I'm really not into politics, but someone else told me that because we get most of our cedar from Canada, that now the price of cedar has gone up. And so cedar's out of the question because cedar costs too much. Love the smell of cedar, but it costs too much, so that's out of the question. So the next one's redwood. Well, because the price of cedar went up, the price of redwood went up. So then I'm like, oh goodness, but redwood's still cheaper than cedar. So I was like, okay. So then my next one was treated. I could do treated boards. Now, I don't know if it's just me or what, and Todd has been talking to me about trying to talk me into some treated material. And, you know, I'm going to be barefoot. I'm going to be sitting on the deck. I'm going to be laying down. I'm going to be, you know, it's all the chemicals that they put in treated. And I know, that one I did research. And, you know, one website will say it's terrible, don't walk on it, wait months, you know, let it air out. Well, I'm not going to let it air out. I'm in a tent. There's no airing out. So I got really nervous about that. So then the next choice I had was Doug fir. And Doug fir doesn't have the lifespan out here like redwood or cedar would. I think redwood could last 15 to 30 years, you know, depending on your weather. And then Doug fir is about 12 years, you know. So, and I do plan on staining the deck anyways, because I want to kind of make it a little bit more hidden back here in the wintertime. So I plan on staining the deck. It's going to be a really dark color. If you haven't seen the little signs I've made, or I only made one so far, but I'm making little signs throughout this property too, and I'll link to the sign that I made. That same stain is what I'm going to be using for the deck as well. I have it at home. I have an arbor at home, and I stained it the same color, so I don't have to buy anything else. So I have chosen Doug fir, and I'm happy with the choice. I'm happy, and we chose shorter lengths as well. That also reduced the price. So let's talk about price. What was my price? The price ranged from $6,000 or was it $8,000? I don't know, $6,000 or $8,000 for the deck. This is a tiny deck. Okay, so this deck is let me think here. 14 feet this way and 24 feet that way. And $6,000? Seriously? To put my tent on it? Now, my tent did cost a lot. I know I could have got a used tent. I paid $3,000 for my tent, and that was on sale. So I was like, you know, when I first bought the tent, I asked around. I was like, how much do you think a 14 by 24 foot deck would cost? And what I got back was, oh, probably about $1,000. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. You know, I got some months to save. I can do that. But $6,000. Now, $6,000 includes delivery, and I am probably an hour in every direction from any lumber yard. So, and this includes Home Depot. So anyway, so $6,000, I was like, oh shoot. And I got it quoted from multiple places, and you know, Todd was really good at looking at the takeoff and being really creative of what kind of boards that he might need. Now, we are going to get treated for the boards that are on the bottom, in case you guys are wondering that. That is going to be treated, but what's not going to be treated is the top boards. The top boards won't be treated. And so he got it down to $1,500. Yay! So really excited about that. And even the best news too is Todd has decided to buy the deck, and he purchased it. And thank you so much, Todd. So happy. He's going to be here a lot, and he can come up here anytime he wants. He could use the deck, call this his home. I'm totally fine with it, you know. This is great, mi casa, su casa, and really appreciate it. Such a wonderful gift that he gave me for this deck, and he's building it too, and he gets to teach me. I have no idea how to build a deck, and so he's going to teach me how to build a deck too. So thank you so much, Todd. I don't know if you're going to watch these videos, but if you do, I really appreciate it, and we're going to have a blast out here. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's a lot of lakes nearby too. We're going to go kayaking. We can go, we're talking about doing some river rafting that's close to here as well. So again, really excited. It arrives on, I keep saying it arrives on Tuesday. And, you know, hopefully we can get all the boards. They're not going to be able to come down to here. So down to my lot down at the bottom, so they're gonna probably drop the boards off on the street, which means that I got to haul it all down on a Tuesday. So I'm hoping I can get a half day at work and come out here and in the rain, because it's supposed to rain, come down here and move boards. But I don't really care if it's raining. I got the lumber here. We got some tarps. Again, very excited. So I wanted to tell you guys, because the deck's going to be up soon. That's what that means. And you're going to see a lot of videos. I am going to post the whole process. I'm going to try to film it all, and kind of tell you what we did that, you know, that made our costs so low, and creative things that Todd has come up with, and then putting up a tent. Now, I do hope to have it up by Memorial Day weekend. I'm kind of think it's probably going to be mid-June, but really shooting for Memorial Day weekend. I took 2 days off work, so I hope to be working that whole time. But anyways, thanks for watching, and you know, subscribe if you want to keep watching some more. I do post videos on other things too. I recently did one of some bear stuff, some bear safety, storing food in trees, storing food in containers, and also teaching the kids some things as well regarding you know, safety when you're camping, and survival type training stuff. And I think they will be, at least maybe one of them will be with me next weekend. So hopefully we can get a little bit more of that done. I like to work on my bushcraft kitchen as well. Teaching the kids some bushcraft skills. So I got a lot of different kinds of videos too, but we'll be posting the deck a lot in May. So again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.